Hi everyone. I need to share Flow Reality Soul Session number 42 because I'm not being heard by someone who is meant to be bridging the gap of 3 to 5D with me in a twin flame soul reunion. Because he's so taken by the fear and like all the lingering reality of control, with like controlling everything through the frequencies of below the waist. So the twins flame soul reunion is when two are become aware what is higher consciousness and don't just give in to living out any frequencies in their field. So they gain, and because 3D consciousness can get you into lower states of feeling and embodying those lower states, below the waist kind of things like security and safety and hiding from past fears as though they're going to repeat again. But fears only repeat again if the person is mentally and emotionally looking at them as a resource for moving forward. So fears don't repeat unless you don't stretch your mind and do some new things and open up to life. Because that is the heart consciousness, where we're growing to higher consciousness. We're not like taken over by fears, like they control everything we do. So anyway, I'm sharing that because he's still in that and puts out somewhat of available frequency that says, I am going to stand up for love, but right now I am still lingering in all this horrible, fearful frequency, and I'm going to give to you from there. So it's non-stop below the waist, fearful crap. And so Flow Reality 42. So turn this off now if you didn't like what you heard and it's too confronting, because it's the truth. We're going from a horrible, suffocating reality of 3D on this planet, where control and manipulation of powers to do with below the waist consciousness, which is like, overdoing having finances, overdoing having things stay a certain way so that our foundations feel egoically, overpoweringly secure for us, and it don't matter what happens to anyone else. But we're here for the rising consciousness 5D. So we have to get up to that heart level awareness that that's where we can all function. It's available. And stop choosing the old. So that's what this talk's going to be about, and hopefully not too long. 42 is about soul flow reality is not control. And that's what 3D tries to do to any growth. So it's doing it to them, but they're going round and round thinking the ego is all powerful and I've got to maintain this, but just in case, they don't realize they're in charge of their reality. So if they're going around in old fears, they're the ones not rising in consciousness. It's an old reality. But they believe it's their whole lifetime. And so they keep repeating it. Flow reality is not control. It is giving love. That's what soul flow reality is. You give out of yourself, no matter what you've been through, get through it somewhat, but keep growing and being brave and moving forward. It is giving in love, and then life gives back. We are here to grow, transform, release crap frequency behaviors. So it kind of looks like this diagram that I had to draw. Two people. This one's me, heart, lives at the heart level, gives the heart, here for the heart rise of all. And I am putting up with crap from someone in the ethers, still persistently believing in 3D and not the rising consciousness. But he's a teacher of it. So this is his diagram. I've got a line right through between us at the waist. That's his focus. And the bridge that we're meant to be creating from 3 to 5D, when he gets to the heart level, boom, that's it, done. But he doesn't function there all the time. Below the waist, bridge constantly. And I've got to cross through that. No effing way. The other person needs to stop the whinge, blah, blah, sex, hide, hurt, fears, non-stop, trying to control someone over illusions of his past repeating. Everything directed below the waist and includes security of trying to control me through his fears. I'm not going to be controlled by fear, and I'm not going to be controlled by his fear, and I'm not going to be controlled by anyone's fears on this planet. We need to get up to heart level teachers, and stay there. Anything that shows to be this, get conscious. Something is taking control of your energy field and you keep believing in it and you think you can just dish it out and someone else is meant to meet you at that level and listen and become one with this shit. Drop the shit. It's shit. We're here for soul flow reality. It is giving love. Center point in relationship, trust. Give the love in trust. So when someone's cycling round and round and round and round and doing all the same stuff for a very long time, they've got to realize they have to trust. And rise in trust. But he doesn't repeatedly, and that's why I'm sharing this. He does all of those things there and doesn't stop. So I think I got that out of my system for now. And I hope that helped with anyone who realizes what the actual rising consciousness is. It just emphasizes it, supports it. I'm trying to emphasize it. This is what we're doing. And right now, as I speak, he's still focusing on me below my waist. And it's gross that someone still does all this cycle and doesn't show up with trust and love. Because that reality below the waist, gross. Life is nothing without trust of the heart. I've had to trust on my path. And some people just get stuck in some horrible fucking stories and cycles and call it life. And then when they meet someone new, they want to draw that person into all that crap as though, hi, loving person, you need to give all your love to all my crap. And I'm just like, F off. You need to step up. So that's where it's at, and I had to share exactly where it's at. And if it keeps going, I will share exactly the hurting that goes on, some fears that come up, because I can read energy a lot more accurately than someone cycling and bullshit, which I have tried to do over the years. Explain that we all have to go through stuff, but you have to step up and let go crap behaviours if you want to feel love again. Because you're not going to feel it if you're not vibrating it and giving it out. It just doesn't just come to you into all the cycle of shit you want to hold on to. Oh, and I'm saying this because it's going on behind the scenes with us too, but not on camera with the teacher part of him. And I think that sucks because teachers need to be congruent. We're here for a rising consciousness, stand at that effing platform and represent. Who gives a fuck what personal shit you've gone through? Deal with it. You've got all the time in the world. Deal with it. But some people think that healing is, I'll go on a meditation retreat for a couple of days or something and I feel so relaxed. Yeah, but did you deal with the ongoing patterns that are of a lower vibration that you want others to meet you at, as though they have to lift with their love and energy you up with your crap and bring it along? No. You drop the patterns, move forward, engage in loving reality, and the crap patterns drop. That's why we meet Soul Tribe on this earth, expand together, be there for one another, and not carry bags of crap behavior around for them. And he's the one that speaks of shedding and growth for transformation. But he doesn't actually consciously look at himself to do it. He thinks he can hold on to every fucking thing that ever happened to him and throw anything my way because he's got so much fear. Well, if he's a teacher, rise and don't let fear take over you. That's when you'll feel a heart come back alive here, because you're stopping the fears by moving forward in trust and love, rising in consciousness. Meet Teresa at the Love Bridge. She doesn't say here, drain me, take all my heart, time and energy. For all you take your time, hide away, fearful hurting me that I have to deal with. Take it all. Then I would be at that level because that shit wouldn't stop. So we don't do that to rising consciousness. We help a little. If they're not going to stand up and drop their crap, then they don't want to rise in consciousness yet. It's not my responsibility or any other person's responsibility in relationship on this planet to continue putting up with crap. So I wanted to make it clear and aware that this person must use his heart and smile and give it in trust if he wants to receive love. You don't just get it given out to you because you whinge, and he does. So that's what it means to become conscious of your actions, your energy field, and rise in, what's the next chakras up? Sunshine, heart, expression, see more, live more. Do the work. Let go of the crap. It's no one else's job. God bless. Thanks for listening. And I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.